The April roadmap for Train Sim World 4 has released. There's a fair bit of interesting stuff in it, alongside some fairly boring stuff. I'm not going to cover absolutely everything, as there's some really, really minor stuff that who cares about. So we'll get straight into it. This is the official graphic. Pause that to read it. We got not really an update on the s-bahn. It will release in a week's time, and some services in the 1116 might be implemented into Vorarlberg at a later date. That's all we know about that. LIRR commuter was finally officially announced. It will include the M7 and M9 railcars. The M9 is new and the M7 will be upgraded. It will only include the M3 if you already own it. It will go from New York Penn, Long Island City and Atlantic Terminal to Hicksville, Hempstead, Belmont Park and Long Beach via both Locust Manor and St. Albans. So that is everything that we had already, plus the the two ways of getting to Long Beach. So no Grand Central Terminal, and no other. You don't even get the M3 for free. I'm not sure about. I think that's a bit disappointing. This is a bit of a anticlimax, I'm going to say. Of course, you can expect a full video on this relatively shortly, where I'll cover this in more detail. So all in all, there'll be 57 miles of track, 10 new stations on top of the existing ones. There'll be a reworked Sunnyside yard and one scenario where you play as a conductor. The Class 380 is in development by Dovetail Games for the Cathcart Circle Line. It will come in both 3 and 4 car formations, and will work alongside a remade Cathcart Circle Line timetable, which will apparently see a much busier Glasgow Central, which would be a welcome change because it's pretty boring at the moment. There's no word on whether this will roll onto Edinburgh to Glasgow, although Rivet have claimed that they are interested in seeing what they can do with this unit. Not much else to say at the moment. That's the only image that we've got. So who knows for now, who knows. This one is quite interesting. It is from TSG. It is their Expert Class 101. So it's a re-release of the 101 with more features. It comes with the BPMM-BDZF cab car, which is what you can see there, which a lot of people were very disappointed out when it originally didn't come out with this. So we will now have it for some more money, obviously. There are new physics, which will almost certainly be better than the original stuff. Fully functional screens with new features. Such as, I think there's data logging and all kinds of other stuff. There are faults. If you have that enabled, you have a chance of getting a fault, from what I understand. There's an energy counter to make sure you're driving in an efficient manner, although I don't quite understand what that means. There are new door mechanics, new sounds. By door mechanics, I mean the control mechanics, not actual animations of the doors. You can go into the equipment room in the Class 101, and they are adding a regular mode, which will allow anyone to use the Expert train with normal features, so as if anything else. So if you just want the cab car and you don't want to deal with all the funky extra shit, then you can go down that avenue with the regular mode. The next thing, also from TSG, is their long-awaited Class 218. This is a diesel locomotive. Apparently it's coming out this month. And it will include the DB N-Wagon and Karlsruhe cab car. It will have services on Hamburg to Lübeck and Maintalbahn, as well as wherever else you want to put it. I remember first hearing about this many years ago. So it's exciting to see that this is finally getting to a stage where it can be released. And hopefully, that means that the Class 420 can release soon, which has also been a really long time since it was first announced. And that has actually appeared in a roadmap. I don't think this has appeared in a roadmap before. But we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. First proper mainline diesel in Germany, I think so. Just Trains have a new UK route. Put everything that we currently know up on the screen there. That's very informative. Not Just Trains. 5 Circle will be updated to include 33 new services, 8 layer rail tours, and Rivet have committed to doing the 11 branch as soon as it opens, as well as a number of other community suggestion changes. I still don't have this. I was really looking forward to it, and then the preview stream happened. So I'll probably wait until a sale to pick this one up. I can't lie. It just looks pretty shocking at the moment. And even that screenshot there, and there's some pretty nasty textural stuff going on. Anyway, the last little stuff. Cargo Line 2 will add an extra hopper wagon for Southeastern High Speed, GWE, and Midland Main Line. Honestly, I think that's a bit of a scam, but if you want to buy it, you do you. And quite amusingly, SBB, the Swiss state rail operator, has demanded changes to Luzern to Zersee, involving various technical things relating to pantographs and ETCS target speeds, because they weren't happy with how they were depicted. Of course, why they waited 2 years or however long it was since that route released, who knows? And considering they haven't commented on how completely flawed the ETCS simulation is, I'm surprised they cared about the colour of the target speed hook. But whatever, who knows. Anyway, that's more or less it. As I mentioned, I have more videos coming out on some of the new stuff. Specifically Long Island Railroad, maybe the, what was it, like the 323 or 218. I swear that was a 232 at one point. Maybe they changed it in development. Maybe some of this extra stuff. Maybe I'll make videos on them. Who knows? For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.